Hello. Okay, give me a sec. I'm still adjusting to some things. uh, hey Kendrick. Hey Miggy. Just finished my RC live reaction or what? Nice. Hello Bio. Hello Sejingu. And hello Ocean. Probably my first time experiencing gameplay of this game. So, yeah, I mean, it's the same for me, because this will be my first time playing Okami. I've had the I have the digital version on my Switch right here. Um, so I don't have any physical copies of this game, but I should probably find a physical copy of it. I'm just not sure which console I'd get the physical copy on. Maybe PS5, PS4, whatever, or just the physical version of the Switch. I don't know. Because, like, I have it digitally, but I like having physical copies of my game. I don't know why I got it digitally here. I guess it was on sale or something. It was. I've had it for years and I just have yet to play it until now. So, yeah. Who knows? Man, you can just. Doesn't it feel odd? I mean, I know this has been a thing people have said for many years, myself included, but it feels odd with having no music on the Switch. Like, the Switch's UI is so barren, so basic, and it lacks music. It has some sounds, you know, but it's like nothing too. I don't know. Like, the sound design isn't bad. It's just lacking the music. It's lacking the ambience that Nintendo consoles of the past had. And I like it when consoles have ambience to them. Like, I get the point of why the Switch lacks that. It was supposed to be like basic and, you know, just jump in, no dilly dallying, straight into the games, which is great and all, but I don't know. It's nice to have a console with ambience. That's a thing that I always enjoy seeing in a lot of consoles, not just Nintendo consoles, but also like PlayStation consoles. Uh, Even though I never owned an Xbox, even Xbox had some ambience to it. It it just, I don't know. It feels lacking when a console doesn't have its ambience. Sure, consoles before I guess technically before the 7th gen, but even the 6th gen had some ambient to them. Like the menu of the GameCube had some ambience. PS2 had a bit of ambience. It was just not as in depth as, say, the what's it called? It wasn't as in depth as like the 7th gen, basically. Um, Game opens into an update screen. I doubt it. I mean, this game has been out for years. But who knows? That happens sometimes, especially when you first boot up a game. But since I already have it downloaded, I think it's fine. We're not doing art tonight. We're playing a game now. We're doing Okami. Uh, we need to cancel the silence in console menus for sure. We need music and ambience back in our game consoles. Also, hey, Mitzfing, it's been forever since I've seen you. How you doing? Oh my goodness, Okami, I absolutely love this game. I hope you'll enjoy it. It's a total work of art. Oh yeah, I've heard great things about Okami, and I've been looking forward to playing it. I actually recently I was watching through the playthrough that Chugga Conroy had of Twilight Princess, and he mentioned in one of his episodes, um, if you love Twilight Princess, you'll love Okami. So, okay, good to know, because I love Twilight Princess. It's one of my favorite Zelda games. It's like the first Zelda game I ever played. So, like, yeah. I know it. I can see what they mean. Um, or what he means, whatever. It's my first time playing this because again, I have never played this, but yeah. Give me a sec. I'm just checking a few things. Okay, that should do it. There we go. We'll do the more art streams, on Fridays like we used to, so don't worry about that. Hello, Chris, and hello, Muse. We're playing Supernatural Dog. Never heard of Okami. What's it about? Basically, it's a game by Capcom, I think, and it's like about this wolf that's like a god of the sun or something. And you're just restoring the light to the land or something like that, I believe. Yesterday, have you seen new trailer of Mario? I mean, yeah. I've seen the Mario trailers around. Yeah, it's been a minute. Hope you've been well. I've been pretty busy with work. It's even affected my streaming. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen you doing much in terms of being active online, but I figured it's just life being, you know, as long as you're not too, like, dealing with too much crap and you're just busy with work, okay. But hope you're doing well. Okay, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get into it. Yeah, I was right. It is Capcom. I knew it was Capcom. This is the HD version because it's the only one I have, but yeah. Makes me laugh that Baby Mario touched dinosaur teeth with the... Okay, yeah. When you play a Joy-Con controller, just... Okay, yeah. Play using Joy-Con. In-game, you can use motion controls for things like the... Yeah. Because this was on the Wii, so motion controls were a thing. Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a tiny village by the name of Kamiki. Kamiki? Yeah, Kamiki. Legend tells of a horrible beast that threatened the residents. It also tells of the wolf that risked it all to protect them. Controlling the very fabric of existence, this wolf stood up against a beast many times its size and banished the darkness. This ethereal wolf's valiant acts on her uses in the era of tranquility, the villagers' hearts swelled with respect and adoration of the wolf. I always love the art style of this game. Like, I've seen gameplay of it and it looks so gorgeous. Like, I always dig a game with a cool art style like this. Okami. Hello, SLG4. Hello. I'm the version of SLG4 and I associate. Okay. Cool. Thank you. A horrible beast that threatened the residents. You know someone once called one of... Dude? Okay. Okay. And this is just the trailers, I guess. It looks interesting and unique. Oh, yeah. What means 25 4 days ago? Huh? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Muse? Where do you see that? And what are you referring to? Oh, the PC upgrade. It's not days ago. It's like the time remaining. Like, here, let me show you. Let me get the turtles out of the way for a sec. See? It's days to go. It's like showing you progress of like the money and everything. Like, it's a timed thing. I read in your screen. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. You must create a save data in order to play Okami HD. Would you like to? Yeah. Okay. Nuki. That's cool. Story is okay. Is this just retelling the same story? Long, long ago, a tiny helmet known as Kakami lay nested in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Okay, yeah. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, but okay, whatever. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. Too sentient the appetite of Orichu, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast. A young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse. Anyone who gazed into them, no one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiruni. I'm so sorry, Japanese names. I sometimes suck to pronounce certain ones or struggle to read some. It's fine. I watched the Turning Point Halt Time show. Wasn't that bad. As a fan of country, also no bullocks, please. Just yeah. Shiranui? Yeah, Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shirunui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the Ants' accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Whatever. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its squirrely into. Okay. The home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, hoarding a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leaped with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nearly a scratch. Sorry, sometimes I struggle to read. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shirunui the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shirunui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Okay, see you, Muse. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shirunui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shirunui's sharpened claws, glistening, whatever. A gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiruni fought valiantly to gain the upper hand, however. Orochi, protected by a mysterious power, was not easily bested. Shiruni, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw the chance to strike that what would be the final blow. But Shiruni refused to give in with its last ounce of strength. The majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead disappeared. The light from above glistened off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his sacred and battled arms. His scared battle arms. He leaped fiercely towards Orochi, his sword pointed high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiruni had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiruni was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiruni let out a hoarse and painful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into a slumber. Hey Green Linux, welcome. How you doing? Peace had at last returned to Kakimi village. In honor of Shiruni's heroic exploit, the villagers enraced a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuoma, and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. Pretty good. Might be more of a lurker this time, but if you get stuck, well, you know who to ask. At least until Discord pushes the global ID junk. Yeah. So dumb. Dear Lord. Why? Actually, now that I think about it, okay. Is saying Dear Lord a way of, Lord's name in vain? Does that count or no? I don't know if that counts, because, like, sure, people call him Lord, but also, Lord is also used for other contexts, like for kings or noblemen, or maybe noble. I don't know if that counts. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just not sure. Yes, unless you're praying. Okay. Okay. And I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah. Depends on how you're into the religion, though. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's tricky to find good expressions. For, I don't know. Guess I didn't think it was. I hear more honest to God often than dear Lord. Yeah, like, I guess it depends on what counts as, you know, taking the Lord's name in vain and what doesn't. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell what counts and what doesn't because of how people use it. I'd say Dear Madanui. Or, oh, Primus. Oh yeah, true. I mean, I've said Matanui in, like, my Bionicle videos. Just for the sake of it. I guess I could. I can just use, like, fictional gods, fictional beings' names, because they're not real, they're fictional, so... Yeah. I don't think that God cares about the mundane stuff. I mean, maybe he does, I don't know. Okay, 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiruni's heroic exploits. It had happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Oh, look at that. His name, Venomous. Hello, Venomous. Wait. I didn't see Venomous. It's literally one of the 10 commandments, so yes, he does. Yeah, true. I mean, I know it says don't say the Lord's name in vain, but what does that mean in particular? What counts and what doesn't? That's what I wonder. Oh, Father of mercy. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, let's just focus on the game. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tasukuyumi, the sword that banished the dreaded Oruchi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, really? Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness into the world. Utter that prayer onto me, and unleash my power. Okay. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Okami village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Oh. Wood Spirit Sakura. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amatrusu. Amatrusu. Now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. You simp for the wood spirit, okay. Okami Amatrusu. Hold on, let me catch up with chat. I'd say it's saying God's name in any vainful context. Sword looks bad though. It's a weird looking blade, yeah. The summary of God's law can be summarized in two major commandments. Love God with all thy heart, my mind, and thy soul, and the secret. And the second is love thy neighbor as thyself. Yeah. Me, what's stopping you from saying it? Say what? Well, bro, that guy has bad manners. Like it wakes up a dude inside of a sword and runs away. At least say good morning. Okay, what is up with you simping for random characters sometimes? I mean, you do you, but come on. Wait until you see an... Okay. Oh, dear. Okay. Bro, Sakuya is a yokai like a diamond but Japanese. What? Aren't yokai a Japanese thing though? The way characters talk here reminds me of the Bionicle Hordika Flash animations. Oh yeah, I can see that. Maybe. Though to be honest, that's a common... I don't know, it's common for a lot of characters in video games to have, like, dialogue sounds as they talk. But I know what you mean. Similar era when the game released checks out. Yeah, this was 2006, wasn't it? So, actually, wait a minute. That means this game turns 20 this year, so I'm, like, playing this perfect time. Yuachi is how they said diamond in Japanese. Okay. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. Again, I apologize for mispronouncing some of these names. Sometimes Japanese names can be tricky. She is pretty. In a way, she kind of reminds me of, what is it, Guan Yin from Journey to the West? Reminds me of her in a way, for some reason. Anyway. How delightful to see that the Savior, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. Amatrusu. Gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your ultimately departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and beautiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Okami, I don't care, let me sleep. Actually, I don't know if the wolf is named Okami. Didn't they mention it was Shirunui? Shirunui? Yeah. Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh. Phew. What on earth? You again? Oi, oi, oi! Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Okay. Jeez. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Izun. Wandering artist Izun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Oh. Okay. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you? What's with you, Furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shirunui. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the great Ishun. Don't make me use my prized sword Dinskrumi against you. Dankomuri. Dankomuri against you. What's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great God, Amaterasu. Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kakimi Village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Saoki girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me, too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Okay. Interesting. Jeez. Okay. I guess we go in there, or do we go back here? What in the world? There's something blocking the road leading back to the village. Am I still dreaming? Okay, we can't go, so into the tree. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the right stick to look around. Change your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? I'll be fine. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you could always go back if you get stuck or something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. Yeah. Will the mirror refuse to save progress if you're ugly? I don't know. This is just video game logic. Look at all those pots just waiting to be broken. If you bust them, there might be something good inside. Press Y to bust them with your head. Well, if playing Zelda has taught me anything, always smash the pots. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Good. Breakable objects. Always fun. In any game. And we get yen. We get some yen. Yippee. We got yen. I love it when video games indulge our destructive tendencies. Yeah. It's the only sane way to be destructive. In a video game, you can be destructive all you want. In real life, obviously not, because you'll be arrested. And yeah, there's consequences. Unless it's like a special like area for you to be destructive, like a rage room or something, you know, that's made to be destroyed. Hello, Metal. It's going alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, hold on there. Furball, get a load of that. The chest looks mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Press B to jump. Then press B again to do a wall jump. But make sure you press it firmly as you jump really, really high. Or just really high. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. You obtained Holy Bone S. Virtue's favorite snack. Restore 5 units of solar energy. Okay, so like health, basically. Hello, Amex, welcome. I can think of chest that's way more tempting smacked with hammer. Yeah. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Emertru, was it? That's kinda long. Mind if I call you Amy? Amy. Listen, Amy. Ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of the many brush techniques that use divine power. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I practice really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13, each one is a power of one of the power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no god, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Oh, thanks. I mean, I do want to get into voice acting. Actually, playing video games like this that have a lot of dialogue is a way for me to practice different voices. And I do have a voice demo video I need to work on that it shows like different voice impressions I believe I can do. I just need to work, sit down, record, and put it together. I have a few videos I need to work on. It'll take a while, but I'll get it. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River. But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Hold on, there's something up here. What's this? River in the heavens. River in the heavens. Yeah, okay, just the same thing. What's up here? Wow, look at the stars twinkle. I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look, are those stars forming a pattern, or is it just me? Ooh, a dragon. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. Bah! Looks like I'm just not ready to draw missing stars. Press R to hold the brush, then Y to draw. Okay. I sure spent a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Add an extra star by accident. Okay. Thank you for the donation, Patty. Why was there an image of a cat there for a second? Why if it isn't Mother Atamurshru. I apologize for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men, and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. Wow, that was Yomigami, the god of rejuvenation. Wait, so you have the power of rejuvenation now? Can you really use it to restore the river of the heavens? That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Okay. Okay, more pots. Yeah, I know. River of Rejuvenation. Wonder if drawing some stardust would get the river flowing again. Nah, it's one thing to fix a bridge, but fixing a starry river? There's no way you could pull off a stunt like that. Oh, really? Maybe I can. Did you not pay attention to the lore? Uh, hey, Caddy. Caddy. Jarden, hello. Hi, what do you think the next Jurassic Park movie is going to be about? Your model is cute. Looks like Sagwa, the Chinese Siamese cat. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, funny story. I did watch Sagwa when I was very little, though I don't remember much of Sagwa. But, I remember my mom mentioned Sagwa to me once and asked if my Sona, my online Sona, is based on Sagwa, and I'm like, no, she isn't. She's based on a Littlest Pet Shop I have. And, Tin Card Hype, yes. I used to watch that show when I was younger, and I love Wishbone. Wishbone. Okay. Let me see if I can draw this. Just gotta position right, and, Whoa! A river of stardust! So this really must be the river of the heavens. Thank you again, Caddy. And then we had a Spyro gif again. Where do these gifs come from? I don't have these. Unless they're like extra. Actually, they're saved in my PC, but they show up. Okay, that's interesting. That cat show was yeah. It was about a dog that talked and was the character in stories of books that were shown. Okay, interesting. But what I really want to know is who the heck drew the darn thing? Me. I did. That donation sound is really loud, and Kirby looks like he's rocking out. Yeah, he is. And, yeah, I guess I should turn down the donation sound next time. My bad. You obtained Astral Pounce. Look what you found, Furball. This Astral Pounce here is amazing. It can swallow up lots of food. Then when it's full, it can revive its owner, or if he or she dies. Let's start feeding it with whatever food we can find around here. Right, not pounce, pouch. Jeez. Basically it's like a dimensional pouch, I guess. But a little different. Oh, don't go in yet. You can consume orange. Or you consumed orange. Orange with sharp citrus taste fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed peach. Juicy and fragrant peach fills Astral Pouch a little bit. You consumed apple. Nectar-filled sour apple fills Astral Pouch a little bit. Okay. I'm I'm so glad I heard the donation sound before falling asleep, otherwise I might have suddenly woken up. Although, are those avatars at the bottom of the screen, and what new movies are you looking forward to coming out this year? Those aren't avatars at the bottom of the screen, those are just little GIFs. I just put them there for, you know, I don't know, just for a little decor, or just to add a little bit of flair or charm or whatever. And for movies coming out this year, I mean, I'm looking forward to the Galaxy movie. I'll be sure to check out Goat. That looks interesting. I'm not sure what else I've seen coming out that I know of, or that I'm interested in at least. Anyway. Yeah, they are cute. Though I'm not sure if they fit the Frutiger vibe that I'm going with for my layout and for my channel. I'll have to find some that fit. I think Sonic fits, though. The Sonic sprite fits. Kind of, and the Kirby one fits as well. I don't know. I'll have to look around for some good gifts to fit the vibe. What? Horse? Okay, a horse. Now horse again. Okay. Leave Kirby alone, let him rock. Yeah, obviously. I am excited about the Super Mario Galaxy movie, He-Man movie. Oh yeah. Street Fighter. Yeah, that too. Mortal Kombat 2. Who is the guy with the top hat at the bottom of the screen? I don't recognize him. If you're talking about Hat Kid, that's it's a she. That's Hat Kid from A Hat in Time. If you're talking about the other person with the hat, aka Sly Cooper, right next to Optimus and Sonic, then yeah, it's Sly Cooper. Okay, and what kind of music is Kirby listening to? Heck if I know. I don't know what he's listening to. Maybe just his own music, because the music in his games are fantastic. They rock. I like listening to Kirby music sometimes. You consume dumplings. Doughy balls made from grain fills astral pouch a little bit. I like the dumplings that have like pork in them. Those are good dumplings. I want to see Mortal Kombat 2, Obsessed Avengers Doomsday. Okay. Kirby's listening to Nickelback. Kirby's listening to my jams, and do you love Sesame Street music and the Muppets music too? I don't know. Like, I haven't watched Sesame Street or whatever since I was like very, very little. Like when I was a baby, so I don't really have much memory of it. And Muppets, I don't think I've seen much of the Muppets. I don't know. I don't have much in terms of exposure to those. I don't know. Certain things interest me and certain things don't. You know, everyone has their interests. I might, at some point, I wouldn't mind watching some of the Muppet movies. Because I've heard good things about some of them. Just not sure where to start. Anyway. I love it, and do you love Bill Nye the Science Guy? I mean, I haven't watched Bill Nye in a long time, but yeah, we all know Bill Nye. I noticed you're mentioning a lot of, like, preschool shows. A lot of, like, little kid shows. And some I still hold fondly, and some I just lost interest in as I got older, but, you know, that happens. Sesame Street is the reason I have a love for musicals now. That's cool. I think one of the reasons why I love, like, musical kind of vibe stuff is maybe Backyardigans. That's one good musical show from my childhood that I love fondly. Not a big fan of Bill Nye personally. Pixel will let you know why later in DM. Fair enough. Is this the legendary shrine? We must be in the cave of Nagi. The legendary hero Nagi is enshrined here. He vanquished evil 100 years ago with the help of the white wolf Shiruni. First, the river of the heavens, and now this place. Where the heck are we, Furball? Boy, this place is a wreck. See that sword in really bad shape? The gods sure didn't do much to protect this place. Hey Ami, doesn't Nagi's broken sword there bug you? I mean, there must be something we could do. I knew it. You can handle a brush. Now try again. Draw more carefully. Come on, quit holding back. Hurry up and draw a big, magnificent sword. That's what I'm trying. That really was your brushwork all this time. How you get so good? Exactly who are you anyway? Hey, there's another constellation. This one looks like a mouse? Whoa. Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine, dedicated to ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I'm at your service. Make good use of this sword as if it was designed to conquer evil. Hey, that was the god Takamaki. Okami, master of this power slash technique. Wait a minute. If you're getting all these powers, then you're just like that Shiruni. You know, the wolf who fought and died alongside the great Nagi? When Shiruni died, the wolf's power was split into 13 brush gods. This is great. Shiruni and Nagi, it's just like the legend. Well, anyway, I've never seen this power slash technique myself. How about showing your stuff off on that boulder over there? Let me see you slice it in half by drawing a single line. I won't believe it till I see it. Wow! I didn't think you had it in ya, Furball. I'm not even in the same league as you. Guess I really overestimated myself. Hey, Furball. Amaterasu. I've made up my mind. If you're Shiruni Reborn, then that means you can master all. 13 techniques, right? In that case, I think I'll tag along until I'm as good as you. Lucky you. It's no use trying to change my mind. There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. But enough about me. Now that you've mastered the power slash, you can cut down that thing Suka was talking about. Let's go back and give it a shot. What a magnificent statue. The legendary hero Nagi. I always wanted to draw him. Okay, but first there's stuff. Hey, Star Fox, welcome. What the? Where'd they come from? Whatever. Draw first, ask questions later, right? You know that divine instrument you have on your back? Well, press the Y button to use its power against them. Look, Amy! Look, Amy. Once you've caught them off guard and turned him black and white, they're easy to prey for your brush no matter how nasty they are. Grab your brush and give them power slash. Okay, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing the power slash. Okay, maybe I was... Okay, Spirit Globe S, okay. Humanity's faith made solid restores a little solar energy. Okay, maybe I just did it wrong. Result, okay. Hey, I've seen this game before, never got around to play it, but it looks very fun. Yeah, so far it's fun. kind of slow, but that's because, okay. That's because, there's a lot of dialogue and story, but it's fine. Sorry, sometimes I'm a slow reader. Yeah, rock doesn't give us anything. Onward. Back home, I guess. Okay. Just like Beautiful Joe, another underage gem. Takes a bit before things really get going. Yeah, I mean, that happens in some games. Where the tutorial's just long. Like Twilight Princess, for example, has a long tutorial, but I don't mind it. It sets the mood. Yeah, I think I just need to jump down. Look at how graceful Emmy is. Oh. What's this? Ah. Orange. Personally, I'm not a fan of oranges. I don't know. There's just some citrus fruit I just don't really like because it's like too... The citrus tastes are just too strong for me. If it's a small amount of citrus, like if it's... Like, I don't mind lemon as much. Like, my mom makes some lemon cookies sometimes and they're really good. But with oranges, I just don't like oranges. And that's mostly because when I was a kid in school... the cafeteria reeked of the smell of oranges, and it just made me have a disdain for oranges. Just too strong, and I just don't like it. Anyway. Okay. Up. Up here. And we restore the light and beauty to this land. Or at least this village. Oh yeah, warhead candies. I've heard of those. I don't know if I ever had them. Yeah, sour things can just be... Ugh. Wow, the village has been restored. Sayuki came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. If you know what I... Dude! You are You are... Ugh. Seeing the land come back to life is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Isu. No, don't make me squash you. I will literally squash you with my paw. No. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village could still be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. Yeah, let's see. Let's check. Squash him. Yeah. Hey, Roman. Yeah, it soon can be weird, to say the least. Yeah. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Wait a minute. Let me try something. Can I... No. Okay, never mind. What's down here? Yeah, I'm not really, I don't really care for WWE. I'm not a sports person. Just not my thing. That's just me. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned to stone or something. Not again! That's not one of those smaller monsters they're lurking about. A roar like that, it's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. No, Medusa. Yeah, like, if I had to pick, like, if there was, like... What's in here? Hold on, there's something... Or is this just the waterfall? Probably just the waterfall. Oh, okay. No good, this one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going on around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village, too? Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Again, why do video game characters have to be deathly allergic to water? I don't know, some are, some aren't. It depends on the game. There's definitely something strange going on. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. There's definitely something strange going... Yeah. We're going. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not going to stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible, even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if you had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Huh? You're not actually trying to draw a sun, are you? You sure you're up to that task? Ooh, what the? Come to think of it, your name is Amatrusu. That's the name of the sun god. So, I'd follow that you had the sunrise technique from the start? With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't we name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Ami, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now. Who are you? Village Elder Mr. Orange. A white dwarf. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi. You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiruni. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiruni. On the other hand, you don't look quite as smart. Oh, whoa. No need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words, I just state the facts. Hello, Nabil. Okay. Cool. I speak English, yeah, it's my main language. Pretty much the only language I can speak. I mean, I know a few words in others, but I can't speak full sentences in those. I'm sorry, I don't do that with people that I don't know. And what do you mean coloring channel? My channel is mostly for video games. I do art on occasion, yes. I am an artist, but, yeah, yeah. I don't do collabs unless it's with people I know and all. Yeah, that's gotta be a bot. The name and everything, probably a bot. Okay, whatever. What's this sudden chill down my spine? Here they come, Furball. Here they come, Furball. Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into the village and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Demarkuru. Whoa! Come here. Got him. The pond is restored, and what is this? Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't ya? Hey, you got yourself some praises. And look, see how the drained up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. The people call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there's sure been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around on the sacred deck, looks like he thinks you're a regular wolf. Seems like gods have grown so weak people can't see them anymore. Oh, anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. Yeah. Feed bag seeds. Freshly roasted seeds said living animals can't resist. Why, you little devil, look at this sweet grub you found. Hey, wait, this is animal food. Still, we could save it to give to the animals. Let's use it when we try to approach animals later. Something good might come out of using it in the right way. I know gods aren't supposed to use critters in this manner, but what the heck, let's make an exception this time. Oh, I almost forgot. There was something I wanted to tell you. Whenever you want to check the items you obtained, just press the plus button to open the fan menu. While the fan menu is open, you can check and use the items you have. There's another thing you can do there too. The fan menu is your key to a successful adventure. Okay. Oh. Oh. Wait. Wait for the birds to come back. This is very serene. I like this. Okay, I think the bot is gone. YouTube, you need to get rid of your bots. I heard this dog character is playable in Marvel vs. Capcom. Capcom 3. I mean, it makes sense considering it is a Capcom game. I'm sorry, but I think I need to sleep now. Talk tomorrow? Yeah, that's fine. Good night and rest well. Hello? Great Shiruni. Oh no. I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see? Right behind you now. You know what would be cool? If we got a Dynasty Warriors game in the world of Okami. Imagine a Dynasty Warriors game in this style. It would be so cool. Humans are not witness to such battles. I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 22 seconds. Wow. Yeah. Good night, Bio. Beth. Hello. Okay, now we go this way? Yeah. Talk to the other villagers. I've had just about enough of this. I don't know if it's stray dogs or monsters or what, but someone keeps messing up my crops. Going around digging holes with X, it makes me mad. If I catch you digging around here, you'll get a good thumping. Good to know I can dig. Chickens. Can I dig this turnip up? Radish, I mean. Nice. I'm pretty sure a Dynasty Warriors game with Okami graphics exists. Really? Because, like, okay, I haven't played that many Dynasty Warriors style games. I played, like, Hyrule Warriors. I played some of the Hyrule Warrior games, but, not really any of the Dynasty Warrior games. Okay, I can't chop this. No. No bridge. I don't think I can even get over there, can I? Can I get over there? Yes, I can. I don't know if there's anything useful here. Okay, there's this. Dragonfly bead. Cool. A white wolf? Now, a white wolf? Now that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you could beat me, dog? Hanabusa, well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see? Well, Hanabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row. Even though my mama was chasing him around, trying to slug him. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hanabusa is fixing to get all 10. Is this Hanabusa? There's Samurai Warriors 5 for the PS4. Is that in the style of this? If so, cool. Oh, you follow me? He follows me. Think you can dig up all, the turnips in my mama's field? Don't forget, you'll have to avoid being slugged by my mama. I'll admit, you're the better canine if you can do it. Ack, she's gonna try to slug us. Not exactly my idea of a good time, Mammy. At least you have your celestial brush and wicked brushstroke. A white wolf? Now that's a rare sight. Did you come down from the mountain just to play with us? Well, you'd better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiruni, reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. Those monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Ishun, and riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiruni, especially the nose. Well, I'd better get back to my work. Oh. Here, listen to the rumblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when it was ready to dry, I noticed my dyeing pole was gone. Drying. Oh, whatever shall I do? Oh, I see. No, wait, I need to align myself properly. Now I can do it. No. Oh, I cut the tree. My bad. I mean to do this. There we go. A new drying pole? Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Oh, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Yeah, I have that. I have the Hyrule Warrior games. Well, a couple of them. I have the original on Wii U, and I have Age of Calamity. I need to get the new one, and I need to get the Switch version of the first Hyrule Warriors. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kisu. It's a pleasure to meet you. Kishu. Working in the fields again, are ya? This soon. Are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sack, you know. But I have to manage the harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Sanuno give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering. Blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. Why, Amy? I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk, because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. It might even be valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. Sunu's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword swung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero Nagi. And he loves his sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Shuno. He could use a friend. I should think. He's always on his own. Turn up. Yeah, it's whatever. Let's continue onwards. Save, yes. Yes. Hold on, there's something going on here. That the... What? Oh, hey, there's a... Okay, now it's nighttime. So the villagers are all in... Shh! He's always snoring like a bear. This is the home of the 2 to middle-aged warrior Sasuno. Sanu. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be a descendant of a legendary hero. Hey, is it just me, or can you hear snoring from underneath this jug? I'm the greatest. Oh, Kisu, let's... Well, it looks like he ain't waking up anytime soon. He's out cold. Oh, Kishu. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go. I don't know if he's drunk, he's just asleep. Yeah, he's not drunk, he's just sleeping. Are these the swords he trains with? They're all rusty and don't look like they've been used in years. Okay, I don't think I can get up here. Unless... Can I paint a bridge? No. What, they fall asleep after they get drunk? Is that what you're implying? Also, what, have you been to Japan? Do you know this stuff? I mean, maybe you have, I don't know. I've never been to Japan, but... Yeah. I do not have a voice reel, but I would like to make one eventually. It's on my list. I do want to, you know, try voice acting more. And I will, eventually. I have projects that I'll help out with that involve voice work, like the Transformers project me and my friends are working on, for example. Okay, I don't know what's going on. What's over here? Who the heck put this big rock here? It's blocking the only road out of the village. Doesn't look like you could squeeze through anywhere. Besides, I don't even know if it's safe to leave the village yet. Phew, I'm pooped. I've been trying to get this darn rock to move. But I've tried myself out so much I'm starting to hear things now. Something evil is definitely afoot. Not aloof. Okay. I have been to Japan, and also I'm going to Japan next week. I work on a Japanese-American studio. Huh, that's cool. You accumulated praise. Don't believe it, I'm fine with that. I still get my paycheck and trip to Japan every month. Nice. I would like to visit Japan someday. Especially since there's a church in Japan that my church helped plant. Two, I think, actually. There's two churches we helped plant in Japan. So that's pretty cool. Whoa, Amy, you suddenly started glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Well, you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm going to open the fan menu where you'll see your divine attributes. Use the praise you've accumulated to enhance any attributes you want. Okay, so leveling up. Got it. Purse. Okay, Bowser holding coins. Well, is it all coming back to you? Or what? Oh, it's hard to not notice such a small enhancement. Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude. That's better. My head's clear now. I just wish I could do something about this boulder. No one in the village seems to want to help out, though. Say, pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy, Susano. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. That's strange. This boulder wasn't here before. Now it's sun. Now it's a day. I mean, I'm playing. This is my first time playing this game. I'm doing fine. So yeah, if I get stuck, it's because I'm new to this game. It's my first time playing. Still sleeping. Let's wake this guy up. What the? Huh? I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but I fell asleep. Huh? Who are you? And what business do you have with Sensuno, the greatest warrior ever? There were some. Do even the beasts know my great exploit now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a monkey mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn, no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. Hmm? You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Amy. We're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? I don't think they care. This is funny. The way he's flailing. You angry mutt. You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to test the wrath of my trusty blade. Tanakabu. Toinboku. Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susanu. Yep, none other than Susanu, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? What? Come on, please. I mean, you are Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely, one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It is certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great! Okay then, no time like the present. Go for it. Wait. A boulder of this size is not very easy even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make preparations. Wait for my return. I wonder. I've never seen the guy train seriously, ever. What do you mean it's racist? What are you talking about? What's racist? What are you talking about, Miggy? What is racist? What are you talking about? Okay, but wait, how is that racist? I mean, they said they went to Mexico, hang out with... I mean, maybe I'm sorry, sometimes there's certain things that I'm like, wait, how is that racist again? I don't know, it depends on the context. Like, sometimes it makes sense, sometimes I'm like, huh? I don't know, it depends on what it is, but... yeah. I know I told that merchant I could help, but a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm a legendary bloodline. It's just too big. Oh no, I can't believe I've run out of sack at a time like this. This won't do one bit. That's it for today. I'll just have to train tomorrow. I can't train without the sack to full of fire. Training will just have to wait till tomorrow. Why do today what can be put off until tomorrow? That's kind of like the reverse of Master Wu's quote of, don't put off till tomorrow what can be done today. That's the reverse of Master Wu's quote. That's funny. Ugh. Hi, Francesco. Let's doing things the Sensu way. I prefer Master Wu's way, because his makes more sense. It's at least, you know, trust me, dude, I procrastinate all the time, you know, just... It's a struggle to break. Sack? Oh yeah, this village has a sack brewing girl, doesn't it? Okay, so... Got it. Can you talk to her? Oh, hello there. I've got a bit of a problem, you know? I have to polish rice in the mill house before I can use it. But the mill's broken. A wicked monster broke it in another day. It's hopeless trying to make good sack without clean rice. Well, that's too bad. I should never have let that monster try my new thunder brew. A broken mill and flooded crops, that's all the thanks I get. Don't go giving monsters sack. They're bad enough sober. Shh. What was she thinking? Sheesh, what was she thinking? Anyway, I guess this is a matter of fixing something that's broken. Sounds like something you could handle with your brush, Emmy. I can do it. Let me just... What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sack. But now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I'd better get started. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like it all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer to my laundry. It would try to dry in seconds. My laundry would dry in a jiffy if the sun would just shine closer. You heard the lady. She wants the sun. Time to use you-know-what. My word. The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pull, now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes than they're mouth-watering good. What do you mean, huh? Also, that's not he, that's a lady. That's an old lady. I can't train without sack to fuel the fire. Training will just have to wait till tomorrow. Why do today what you can put off until tomorrow? Do I need to bring Master Wu to you? Sack! Yeah. She's working on it. Okay, it's getting late. So I'm gonna have to save here, and we'll continue on our merry way with more quests and missions, next time. Okay. Let's find a raid target, and then we'll call it a stream. Let's see. I am liking this game so far, though. It's very fun. And very pretty to look at. Very pleasing on the eyes. Let's raid this person. They're doing Ratchet and Clank. One of my favorites. Okay, here's the raid target. We'll do hashtag pixel read. And we'll continue on next time with more of Okami. This has been fun. I'm enjoying this so far. See you guys next time then. Bye-bye.